I am so convinced that it's in seasons of darkness that destiny begins its work. This belief has been further reinforced by something I recently heard. In 1987, a group of engineers and scientists decided to build this perfect ecosystem. It was going to be a 3-acre, totally closed-in space that was designed to be the greatest place in the world. It was climate-controlled, and plant life was supposed to thrive optimally with the purified air, very rich soil, clean water, and natural light. They believed they had it all figured out, and it worked the way they thought for just about 3 months before they discovered the trees will grow to only a certain height and then just fall over. They were perplexed until they realized that trees that grow outdoors are buffeted by winds that blow in all kinds of directions. How do you think the trees respond to the winds and storms that assail them? They deepen their roots and grow stronger back. But the trees that don't have winds and storms just fall over. So it is with human beings. No tests, no testimony. No exam, no result. So you're there screaming, there's nothing God cannot do. The God of Pastor Jerry, give me a testimony. I'm sorry, love, but it doesn't work that way. The testimony is the result of the test. Embrace your test. Stop running from pillar to post. Look at this trial as God's exam to promote you. After all, we write exams to get promoted in school or at work. Why should we expect our lives to be indifferent? Nothing is going to happen through you until something happens to you. But here we are, daily running from what God wants to use to promote us. We say we are praying to God, but we are mostly praying against His plans to Him. When King Saul heard that the young shepherd boy David wanted to know what would be done for the man who could defeat Goliath, he sent for him and said to him, "Young man, you can't fight this giant who has been a man of war from his youth." What was David's response? He said, "I have a testimony." He said, "I was tested when a lion and bear took a lamb out of the flock that I watched over. But I went after them and I killed both the lion and the bear." No test, no testimony. Your testimony is what you have on your CV or resume. What you have accomplished because you passed the test. This is not the time to cry or moan. This is not the time to give up and be in your feelings. Get up. Tell your feelings what to feel and face your trial squarely. God is on your side. So what if there's no one by your side to cheer you on before you run your race? One thing I know in this life is that belief is not contagious until it's proven. It's your test, and it will be your testimony alone. And at that time, you will have many people who will stand by your side as you give your testimony. It might seem that the world around you is collapsing. It might seem that there are wars and rumors of war. It might seem that this economy will finally collapse. It might seem that this trial will consume you, but know this and know this well. This battle arena is your testimony ground. You will testify. Get up and fight your battles. You don't need any green light to act. You are the green light. You are not waiting for any breakthrough. You are the breakthrough. Let your every action reflect this. Today, many all over the world are preparing to celebrate Easter in a few days. But without Yehoshua carrying his cross, there will be no salvation for you and me to celebrate. He endured that walk by himself. His disciples abandoned him. His family were nowhere to be found. There was no one to cheer him on. Only a hostile crowd booing and mocking him. At around the 9th hour, he knew his father could no longer bear to look at him anymore as his blood flowed freely from his wounds to the ground. And Yehoshua cried with a loud voice, saying, "Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani." That is to say, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?" Shortly after this, he gave up the ghost. And today, you and I have the testimony of salvation because Yehoshua embraced his test till the very end. God bless you all.